DeSean, just kind of continue to talk about your growth that you've kind of seen from maybe just the start of the year to the last couple of games, whether it be as a pass protector, in the throw game, or your ability to make some tough yards in some tough situations.
I like to say I came a long way, especially from not playing at all last year, from having a lot of opportunities to get playing time this year. It's really a blessing, It all starts on the practice field, though. I'm very intentional in what I do, whether it's making a plan, reading a play, or how to attack a defender on like pass pro. It all goes back into what I do and what I do to prep for the games and coming on Saturday. So just my preparation is big to my success on Saturdays.
How was this open week for you? What were some things you were concentrating on, or you really spent time doing to try to be better on the other side?
I'd say just not falling asleep, not taking this not treating this week like an off week, because it definitely wasn't, just being intentional on my craft, studying, taking the extra time to study Kentucky, and not take them lightly. So just mainly just focusing on my craft, really, to be honest.
Is that ever tough for you to kind of mentally be prepared for games when you, like in the first quarter, in games that you might not get in until the second quarter? Is it tough to kind of stay focused ever?
No, not really. I have the mindset of just staying ready. It goes back to my preparation throughout the week. I treat like when I'm going in the game, whether that may be the first, whether it may be the second, third, fourth, whatever it may be, it's like I'm the starter, So it's just preparing myself, because you never know when your name's going to get called. And I just prepare myself when it does get called, that I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Dylan had that fumble on the first drive against Alabama. I think it was the first one he lost in his career. What did you see from him coming off the sideline? Was he mad at himself, or did he move on pretty quick?
No, not really. I mean, in this league, man, other teams are going to make plays, and that's just how you got to kind of look at it, It obviously didn't affect him, as you see, throughout the game. And that's a good thing about Dylan. He doesn't allow a lot of things to affect him. He just kind of kept continue to play his game, and move on past the fumble and got the job done at the end of the day.
How much have you guys talked about trying to get off to a better start? Obviously, the last three games, offense hasn't scored in the first half. How much has that been an emphasis recently?
I say it's been a kind of a big emphasis, because it's nothing like I don't feel like it's nothing the other team are doing. It's just us kind of like shooting ourselves in the foot, And it goes back to just being small, being crucial on the small stuff, and being more intentional on that type of stuff. And I say that's going to change come Saturday, though, because we're ready to go. So.
Speaking of, you said things will change this Saturday. What have you seen just in the locker room with this team from this open date to the compared to the first one?
I say just being more intentional on our craft, and what we're doing. Not really a lot that we've changed, but just being more intentional. Took the off week pretty good. Had a couple good practices, and I feel like it's going to lead up to a great performance on Saturday, and just not taking Kentucky lightly at all either.